Good morning. Have you noticed that as consumers, you and me, we are in a golden era of free and fast delivery of goods right to our doorstep, thanks to the online shopping industry. In an era where which we can call as the golden mile for the last mile of the supply chain, which is the movement of a good from a distribution center in the city to the doorstep of a consumer. An important event that propelled this golden era is the start of Amazon Prime in US in 2005. They offered free delivery in 2 days for thousands of items to their customers. In 2007, Flipkart started in India, incidentally by 2 ex-Amazon employees, and they offered free delivery of books above a certain value. From then on, free and fast delivery has improved year on year and got accelerated through the COVID period. We moved from 2-day free delivery, next day delivery, overnight delivery, same day delivery, delivery in 2 hours, and suddenly a group of companies called Quick Commerce said we'll deliver in 10 minutes. Can you imagine delivery in 10 minutes? We should suggest the employees of this company to wear a deep blue paint on their face like Aladdin's genie, and their bag should look like the magic lamp. 10-minute deliveries in Mumbai or Delhi, that's sheer magic. We can extend this comically to imagine a food delivery company taking food from the kitchen in your house and delivering it to the couch in the living room where you're sitting and watching cricket, and call it instant commerce, delivery in 10 seconds. Jokes apart, I hope all of you realize that in the world we live in, there is no such thing as free delivery. It's an illusion. Somebody is paying for it, and the problem is, sooner or later, it is the consumer who pays for it. In this context, there are 2 important questions to ask. Question number 1, how long will the online shopping industry continue with free delivery? Sooner or later, they're going to run out of investor money to fund the delivery. Sooner or later, there'll be no more manufacturer's margin left to fund the delivery. Beyond that, every item that is delivered to your doorstep will have a delivery cost, and they will have to load it onto that. There is no third bucket left. And when they do this, will people continue to buy and do shopping the way they do today? That is a question to ask. The second question is, what are brick and mortar companies doing about it? The online shopping in India is just 4% of the market of retail sales. The remaining 96% is with brick and mortar. Hindustan Unilever, Procter & Gamble, Dabur, Nestle, name it. How long are they going to sit in the sidelines and watch the online delivery companies do this free and fast delivery? Will they disrupt themselves, transform themselves, and move towards direct-to-retailer and direct-to-customer business in the future? That is the second question. Let us look at this from another angle. Why have brick-and-mortar companies not jumped into delivering items to customer over the years? We know that they have used a lot of innovation in supply chain management. From lean manufacturing, GPS tracker, everything has been put in place to efficiently move goods from the gates of their factory to distribution centers in the cities. It is a highly well-oiled, smooth operation. It costs only 4 to 6% of the cost of goods sold to bring an item from the factory to a distribution center in the city. For many items, we are talking about 4 to 12 rupees kind of cost. And if they can do this and bring it so efficiently to a distribution center in the city, why not make that stretch and give it to your house? Why be shy of knocking on the doors of consumers? Well, the reason is the last mile delivery is extremely complex. It is very complex. It is estimated that the last mile delivery costs between 30 to 50% of the cost of total supply from factory to your doorstep. It requires a fleet of vehicles, delivery staff, a lot of idle time. People are not at home, a lot of returns. And these things add to the cost of last mile delivery. It is very expensive and highly inefficient. It's not in line with the way the brick and mortar companies are used to delivering goods to the distribution center. That's why they are not in that space as of today. Okay, if it is so expensive, how come online shopping companies are actually competing with each other? My delivery is faster and freer than yours. Please shop in my website. Why are they competing in this manner? The reason is that research shows that when a customer comes to a website, selects a few items and adds it to the shopping cart, and then they leave without buying. This is called abandoning the shopping cart. An abandoned shopping cart is the worst nightmare for an online company, and you can imagine that. And the number one reason people add something to cart and leave is dissatisfaction with the delivery time and the delivery cost that the company is giving. So it's no wonder that an online company has to give, it's a no-brainer that they focus on giving free and fast delivery. Customers are saying that I don't want to pay for delivery when I'm shopping online. If you charge me, I'll go to another website. That's how they are working in this space. Now, are the online companies efficient in the last mile delivery? I don't think so. Their attention is focused on building the business. The last mile is highly expensive and inefficient at this stage, even when we look at the way online shopping companies are working. You must have seen, you order a small packet of something, it comes in a big, fat cardboard box. Who's going to pay for that? Highly inefficient. Okay, so you can ask a question, why are you spoiling this party? The word free is so powerful. Everybody's enjoying it, let it continue. But just think of the next generation. I just met a lady here with a 6-year-old son. Look at the digitally native children around you, which means they were born in the internet and born with online shopping. They are buying things frequently and often, even for small items, they use online shopping. For fun, let's imagine a fictitious situation. Let's imagine a 10-year-old gets up in the morning and he sees he's out of toothpaste. Picks up his phone and orders a toothpaste online. And then he tells his dad, OTP please. And then after 2 minutes, he realizes that he doesn't have a toothbrush either. Picks up at 4 again, order a toothbrush, OTP please. By then the father is freaking out. And he's saying, dude, what are you doing? And then the child says, chill dad. You know it's free. And they deliver in 10 minutes. By the time I go to the bathroom and open my mouth, the toothbrush will come and I'll just keep brushing from then onwards. I'm just putting it on the lighter side, but the fact is we have to know the real cost of the free delivery because it's not free. The good news is brick and mortar companies are entering into a direct-to-retailer and direct-to-customer space. I'll give 2 examples. The first is Hindustan Unilever Limited. They have started a program by which there is an app called Shikar, which is given to all the Kirana stores in the country, the small shops who are currently serviced by distributors. Now the Kirana stores can put their requirement on the app directly to the company. They are aggregating this requirement for the city in the back end. They've developed a fulfillment system called Samadhan, which will deliver these items next day to all the retailers, even one toothpaste and one toothbrush. And you can imagine the might of Hindustan Unilever going into optimizing this. They will freak out if there is, 1 rupee extra spent here and there. So all that optimization is coming into the system. Their vision is to have at least 20% of sales coming directly from retailers. Now, why is that useful for Hindustan Unilever? Because from this 20%, they are learning the buying and stocking patterns of the different retailers. It's a knowledge they are gaining. They are figuring out how their marketing schemes and various programs are working. They're figuring out how to launch a new product and getting instant feedback from Kirana stores, which would take a long time if they depended only on the distributors. So this model is making them a far more agile company, and at the same time, they've moved into the direct-to-retailer space. Another example I'll give is from my own company, Otis. Me and my team in Mumbai were the first team worldwide to launch an online booking of an elevator. Today, you can buy an entry-level passenger elevator with your mobile phone with 3 clicks of a button only. And at this stage, you could clap a little bit. Thank you. The reason it's amazing is that an elevator is a made-to-order product. It's customized to the hoistway of each building. It's not an off-the-shelf product, right? A typical sale takes place when a salesperson is sitting with a customer and it's an hour's discussion over 200 different parameters. We crashed all of that to just 3 clicks. And the biggest challenge for technical people was to let go of all the parameters that we would say has to be had. So we've done this, and the advantage is that instantly we have an all-India reach now. We have people, entrepreneurs, we have architects, we have builders, we have individual customers placing an order directly on us because they can do this anytime, anywhere from their mobile phone. Our hope is to make this beyond 20% of sales coming from a direct-to-customer model. And this is helping us to move from a B2B business model to a B2C business model. Let me conclude here. The online shopping industry completely revolutionized the last mile delivery. They have shaken it up. But is it efficient and cost effective? No. But the good news is the brick and mortar industry is now entering the space, and they will bring all the efficiency and all the cost advantages that need to be brought in. And more importantly, they will bring transparency to the real cost of bringing an item in the last mile to the doorstep. So that if you and me want to buy something, we can take an informed call whether to click a button and get an OTP or take a healthy walk to the retail store nearby. Thank you.